Crystal circles catch the daylight, hanging from an old oak beam. Every thread is tied with patience, every chime begins a dream. I polish tiny drops of silence until they shimmer into sound. The breeze arrives without a warning, turning stillness all around. No two songs are ever equal, no two hearts hear them the same. The wind already knows the story before it learns your name. The wind learned my name and carried it through the blue, not so the whole world could hear me, only the ones who needed to. Every whisper became a melody, every sorrow drifted away. Some healing never needs a voice, just the kindness of the breeze. A traveler paused beneath the branches, closed his eyes against the sky. When the crystal voices found him, he forgot the weight of goodbye. A little girl began to laugh and reaching for the dancing light. Even broken afternoons can bloom into something bright. You can't catch the wind forever, you can't hold a song in place, but you can leave behind a moment that keeps warm in someone's days. The wind learned my name, then gave it back as hope, scattering tiny silver echoes across each distant road. If tomorrow brings another stranger searching for a little peace, I'll hang one more crystal in the morning and trust the breeze to speak. The chimes fall quiet with the sunset, the branches gently sway above. Some songs are never written, they're simply carried by the wind. Inside a little wooden shadow box, I painted forest made of glass. Snow would fall on blooming lilacs, autumn leaves on emerald grass. Tiny houses held warm windows, paper birds refused to land. Every world I built in silence fit inside the palm of my hand. People asked which season owned it, spring or winter, sun or rain. I just smiled and kept on painting. Some beauty cannot be explained. I made a season no one named, where golden storms kiss crystal skies, where every ending grew wildflowers and every tear could learn to rise. If the world can't find a word for it, I'll sing it just the same, because the truest parts of us don't always have a name. I carved a bridge from quiet mornings, hung soft lanterns in the breeze. Every tree wore silver blossoms, every river dreamed in peace. A child looked through the tiny window window, whispered, can I live in there? For a heartbeat I believed that hope itself was breathing air. Maybe we're all unfinished paintings, changing every shade we wear. The soul keeps mixing brand new colors, no horizon can compare. I made a season no one named, a place beyond the fear of time, where broken clocks still count in laughter, and every silence learned to rhyme. I'll keep creating impossible worlds until the daylight fades away. Sometimes imagination builds the home reality couldn't make. I close the tiny wooden door, the little lights remain aglow. Somewhere inside that nameless season, a new version of me begins to grow. Rows of paper umbrellas sleep against a cedar wall, blank as winter skies, a sunrise waiting for the rain to call. Every brushstroke stays invisible, hidden in transparent light. Only storms can wake the colors I've been guarding every night. People chase away the thunder, running from the clouds above. They don't know the rain is carrying all the shades of hidden love. When the rain paints black, the sky remembers me. Flowers bloom across the paper, rivers turn to poetry. Nothing beautiful was missing, it was only waiting there. Some hearts reveal their brightest colors only in the falling rain. A violinist bought a blue one for the concerts in the square. By the first drop, golden swallow circled softly through the air. A little boy began to laugh and watching constellations grow across a tiny paper ceiling. Only storm clouds let him know. Maybe tears aren't made to hide us, maybe they become the sea. Every storm redraws the outline of who we're meant to be. When the rain paints black, I lift my umbrella high. Let the hidden worlds awaken under every silver sky. If tomorrow stays unspoken, I'll still welcome every shower, because hope has learned to blossom in the quietest of hours. The colors slowly fade from sight, but somewhere inside the paper, the next rainbow is already waiting. Velvet curtains wear the dust now. Empty seats still face the stage. In the silence waits a piano, sleeping through another age. Ivory keys have lost their laughter. Strings forgot the songs they knew. I place my hands upon the silence, woods, listening for something true. Every crack inside the woodwork holds an echo soft and deep. Some melodies don't disappear, they simply fall asleep. The piano remembered tomorrow before I ever did. It sang beyond the broken notes, beyond the things we hid. Every chord became a sunrise, every silence turned to gold. Hope was never out of music, it was waiting to unfold. A faded program on the floorboards named a singer long ago. Though the audience had vanished, her final note refused to go. I tuned the strings with careful patience, breath by breath and line by line, until the room began believing lost things could still shine. Maybe every empty theater keeps applauding in its dreams. Maybe every quiet ending isn't always what it seems. The piano remembered tomorrow, so I learned to trust the sound. Even when the lights grow dimmer, a new song can still be found. I leave the stage without regret, knowing music never ends. It simply finds another heartbeat, begins again. The curtains rise to morning light. No audience, no grand acclaim, only one restored piano, quietly rewriting my name. In a room of faded oceans, ancient globes line cedar shells. Every crack holds restless voyages, every compass guards itself. By daylight they're just quiet circles, dust and brass and gentle rose. But when the moon leans through the window, a secret coastline starts to glow. No atlas ever wrote these places, no sailor claimed them on the sea. They're born from dreams abandoned, waiting to be free. Moon maps and hidden islands calling out across the tide. Every dream you left behind still has a place to hide. One island bloomed with silver orchards, another danced with violet rain. One had trees that grew from laughter, one forgot the word for pain. I traced their shores with trembling fingers, like reading letters from the sky. Every path I never followed wasn't gone, it was waiting nearby. The moon never apologizes for changing every single but I no longer need to see them. I know they're real. Past the iron gate of ivy, there's a glass house wrapped in blue. Every leaf collects the moonlight, every bloom is born from truth. I water roots with whispered stories, words too fragile for the day. Tiny petals start awakening whenever hearts stop hiding away. No flower opens for pretending, no light answers borrowed lines. Only honest hearts can color the darkness into something bright. In the garden that glows at midnight, every secret turns to light. Every fear becomes a blossom, reaching through the quiet sky. You don't have to be unbroken, you don't have to shine alone. Even the softest confession can grow a universe of its own. A violinist left his silence, an old dancer left her tears. A child whispered to the roses, I'm braver than my fears. Suddenly the vines were glowing, silver drifting through the air. Hope has always loved the people who believed it wasn't there. The stars lean low to listen, the wind forgot to roam. Maybe truth is just a lantern leading every lost heart home. In a garden that glows at midnight, no dream is ever turned away. Every promise blooms forever when it's spoken with no shame. I'll leave my own untold story, nestled underneath the leaves. By sunrise it will blossom into someone I believe. The glass house fades with morning, the flowers close their silver eyes, but one quiet spark stays blooming deep inside my heart. Dusty cameras line the window, leather worn by passing years. Every scratch protects a memory, every lens has dried up tears. I breathe life into forgotten shutters, wake the silence trapped inside. Then a faded roll of color starts revealing someone's life. A child asleep on someone's shoulder, a wedding caught beneath the rain. Pieces of a world still beating inside a picture's fragile frame. I'm living in the last frame before forever, where every smile refuses time. Every heartbeat caught on silver still remembers to remind my heart what's true. One young couple on a rooftop, laughing at a paper moon. No one knew that tiny moment would become a priceless room. An old musician kissed his daughter before the curtain slowly fell. Now his melody keeps dancing, and the stories pictures tell. Light is only borrowed briefly, yet it leaves a lasting trace. Maybe that's the secret beauty hidden in each human face. I'm living in the last frame before forever, where yesterday still softly glows. Not to keep the past from fading, but to honor how it grows. I'll keep restoring little miracles, one forgotten roll at a time, because every captured heartbeat teaches broken souls to shine. The photograph begins to dry, morning slips across the floor. Another stranger's happy moment quietly becomes my own. Tiny wheels of brass are turning, moonlight slips across the grain. Every little painted dancer learns to spin without a name. I carve melodies from silence, polish echoes into gold. Every box keeps one small heartbeat waiting to unfold. Wind it slowly, don't rush the moment. Some songs bloom only once, the rarest kind of beauty. Never asked for an encore. When the music box lets go, every note becomes the sky, floating through forgotten corners where impossible dreams lie. You can't hold a melody forever, you can only let it fly. Love was never made for cages, it was born to fill the night. A sailor bought one for his daughter before he crossed the winter sea. A bride chose one for dancing softly with memories she'd always keep. And no piano key beside me still remembers someone's hands. Every tiny piece of yesterday helps tomorrow understand. Maybe moments aren't meant to stay, maybe that's what makes them glow. Even falling stars are treasured because they're brave enough to go. When the music box lets go, I won't ask the tune to stay. Its final whisper leaves a sparkle that no silence takes away. Every ending plants a rhythm, every goodbye leaves a light. I'll keep building little miracles, one melody answer comes to rest. But somewhere beyond the silence, the song keeps dancing. Every evening by the water, I fold another moonlit sail. Pages once filled with quiet questions now become the wind's own trail. Silver ripples kiss the shoreline, lanterns drift beside the reeds. Every little paper vessel carries someone's hidden dreams. I never write a name upon them, I never choose where they should go. The lake has always understood what hearts are scared to show. Paper boats know the way, even when I cannot see. They sail beyond the sleeping stars, across invisible seas. Maybe every silent wish already knows where it belongs. Hope has its own compass, and it keeps sailing on. One boat carried folded laughter, one held tears that never fell. Another held a single sentence no one ever dared to tell. At dawn the shore stood empty, every boat had disappeared. But somehow all the weight I carried was lighter than the year before. Water never keeps a footprint, still it remembers every tide. It's measured by what we let fly. Paper boats know the way, guided by the quiet moon. Every ending bursts a current, every night becomes a bloom. If one returns, I'll greet it smiling. If none return, I'll understand. Some miracles begin the moment we open up our hands. The lake grows still before the sunrise. One silver ripple circles wide. Somewhere beyond the morning mist, another heart has read my tide. At the edge where waves meet silence stands a tower dressed in white. Every evening I climb higher just to wake the sleeping light. Rust remembers every winter, stone remembers every storm. Still the lantern keeps on turning, keeping distant sailors warm. I don't know the names I'm guiding, I don't hear their grateful cries, but every beam that sweeps the water paints a promise through the tide. She borrowed light from the sea and gave it back to the sky. Every lonely ship kept sailing, following her quiet fire. Maybe hearts were made to shimmer, not to only endless night. Sometimes all it takes to save a soul is one unwavering light. A captain left a weathered letter tucked beneath the iron rail. It simply read, "Your silent beacon brought me safely through the gale." I folded it inside my pocket next to dreams I couldn't name. Even strangers leave reminders that hope and kindness leave a flame. The moon doesn't ask the ocean if it's worthy of its glow. It simply rises calm and faithful, trusting where its light will go. She borrowed light from the sea until it lived inside her eyes. Now every dawn arrives a little brighter than the last goodbye. If I ever lose my direction, I'll remember what I've learned. The brightest skies aren't chasing daylight, they're the ones who choose to burn. The lantern slows with morning, the tide carries the night away. But somewhere beyond the horizon, another heart has found its way. Crystal circles catch the daylight, hanging from an old oak beam. Every thread is tied with patience, every chime begins a dream. I polish tiny drops of silence until they shimmer into sound. The breeze arrives without a warning, turning stillness all around. No two songs are ever equal, no two hearts hear them the same. The wind already knows the story before it learns your name. The wind learned my name and carried it through the blue, not so the whole world could hear me, only the ones who needed to. Every whisper became a melody, every sorrow drifted away. Some healing never needs a voice, just the kindness of the breeze. A traveler paused beneath the branches, closed his eyes against the sky. When the crystal voices found him, he forgot the weight of goodbye. A little girl began to laugh and reaching for the dancing light. Even broken afternoons can bloom into something bright. You can't catch the wind forever, you can't hold a song in place, but you can leave behind a moment that keeps warm in someone's days. The wind learned my branches gently sway above. Some songs are never written, they're simply carried by the wind. Inside a little wooden shadow box, I painted forest made of glass. Snow would fall on blooming lilacs, autumn leaves on emerald grass. Tiny houses held warm windows, paper birds refused to land. Every world I built in silence fit inside the palm of my hand. People asked which season owned it, spring or winter, sun or rain. I just smiled and kept on painting. Some beauty cannot be explained. I made a season no one named, where golden storms kiss crystal skies, where every ending grew wildflowers, and every tear could learn to rise. If the world can't find a word for it, I'll sing it just the same, because the truest parts of us don't always have a name. I carved a bridge from quiet mornings, hung soft lanterns in the breeze. Every tree wore silver blossoms, every river dreamed in peace. A child looked through the tiny window, whispered, "Can I live in there?" For a heartbeat I believed that hope itself was breathing air. Maybe we're all unfinished paintings, changing every shade we wear. The soul keeps mixing brand new colors, no horizon can compare. I made a season no one named, a place beyond the fear of time, where broken clocks still counted laughter, and every silence learned to rhyme. I'll keep creating impossible worlds until the daylight fades away. Sometimes imagination builds the home reality couldn't make. I close the tiny